Humble oneself before. To act modestly or deferentially in the presence of others. Synonym for. Humble oneself before. Defer to, show deference to, bow to, pay homage to, respect, reverence. In the presence of the wise elder, he chose to humble himself before her knowledge and experience. Despite his achievements, he always humbled himself before his mentors, recognizing their guidance and support. It is common in some cultures to humble oneself before elders. Lay low. To keep a low profile or avoid attracting attention. Synonym for. Lay low. Keep a low profile, stay out of sight, avoid notice, conceal oneself, lie low, remain inconspicuous. After the controversy, he decided to lay low and avoid the public eye for a while. Sensing tension in the room, she chose to lay low and observe rather than contribute to the discussion. The meek student preferred to lay low in the crowded cafeteria. Concede to. To admit defeat or yield to an opposing force or argument. Synonym for. Concede to. Admit to, yield to, surrender to, bow to, acknowledge, relent to. Rather than argue further, she conceded to her opponent's viewpoint. Realizing he was outnumbered, the general reluctantly conceded to the enemy's demands in order to retreat. After hours of debate, he finally conceded to the opposing argument and agreed to compromise on the terms. Power through. To continue with determination despite difficulties. Synonym for. Power through. Persevere, push through, persist, soldier on, endure, overcome. Despite the challenges, she powered through the project and completed it on time. Despite feeling exhausted, she powered through the last few miles of the marathon and crossed the finish line. With a deadline looming, he knew he had to power through the night to finish the project on time. Stand strong. To remain firm or resolute. Synonym for. Stand strong. Remain firm, be steadfast, stay resolute, hold steady, maintain resolve, stand tall. Despite facing criticism and opposition, the leader stood strong in his beliefs and refused to back down. In the face of adversity, the community stood strong, united in their determination to rebuild after the disaster. In the face of adversity, the community stood strong and supported each other. Pack a punch. To have a powerful effect or influence. Synonym for. Pack a punch. Have an impact, deliver a blow, make an impression, strike forcefully, hit hard, carry weight. The small but feisty boxer may be lightweight, but she certainly packs a punch in the ring. Despite its small size, the compact car really packs a punch in terms of performance. The new advertising campaign really packed a punch, leading to a significant increase in sales for the company. Hold sway. To have power or control over someone or something. Synonym for. Hold sway. Exert influence, dominate, control, rule, command, influence. The charismatic politician held sway over the crowd, captivating them with his persuasive speeches. The influential leader held sway over the decisions of the council. In the world of fashion, trends set by influential designers often hold sway over consumer preferences. Bulk up. To increase in size or strength, often through physical exercise. Synonym 4. Bulk up. Build muscle, strengthen, increase in size, expand, develop, beef up. He bulked up his muscles by going to the gym regularly. The team needed to bulk up their defense if they wanted to compete at the highest level in the league. He hit the gym regularly to bulk up his muscles in preparation for the bodybuilding competition. Flex one's muscles. To demonstrate or assert one's power or influence. Synonym 4. Flex one's muscles. Assert authority, demonstrate power, display strength, flaunt power, show muscle, exercise influence. The military dictator frequently flexed his muscles, using brute force to suppress any opposition to his regime. The country's military flexed its muscles by conducting large-scale drills. The new CEO wasted no time in flexing her muscles, implementing bold changes to improve the company's efficiency. Pull rank. To assert authority based on one's position or rank. Synonym 4. Pull rank. Assert authority, use one's rank, exercise seniority, command, dominate, be in charge. When faced with insubordination, the sergeant had to pull rank to assert his authority and maintain discipline. The manager pulled rank to ensure that his instructions were followed. Despite being the most qualified candidate, she was passed over for promotion because her colleague pulled rank and used their connections to secure the position. Rise to power. To ascend to a position of authority or influence. Synonym 4. Rise to power. Ascend to power, assume control, take authority, come into power, achieve dominance, seize power. After years of political maneuvering, he finally rose to power as the country's leader. Through cunning and ambition, he rose to power within the political hierarchy, eventually becoming the country's prime minister. The young entrepreneur started with a small startup, but quickly rose to power in the tech industry with his innovative ideas and leadership skills. Take command. To assume control or leadership. Synonym 4. Take command. Assume control, lead, take charge, be in control, direct, govern. In the chaos of battle, the general stepped forward to take command and lead his troops to victory. As the new manager, she wasted no time in taking command of the team and setting clear goals for their projects. In times of crisis, it's essential to take command and make decisive decisions. Hold fast. To remain steadfast or unwavering. Synonym 4. Hold fast. Stand firm, cling to, maintain, remain steadfast, stick to, persevere. Despite the challenges, the team held fast to their original strategy and eventually achieved success. In times of uncertainty, it's essential to hold fast to one's principles and values. Despite the storm's intensity, the sailors held fast to the ship's rigging. Forge ahead. To advance with determination, often through difficulties. Synonym 4. Forge ahead. Advance, progress, move forward, press on, push ahead, make headway. Despite setbacks, the company forged ahead with its expansion plans. Determined to achieve her goals, she continued to forge ahead in her career despite obstacles along the way. Despite facing setbacks, the company forged ahead with its expansion plans into new markets. Crack down. To take strict measures to enforce obedience or control. Synonym 4. Crack down. Enforce, clamp down, suppress, rein in, crack the whip, take action. The government decided to crack down on illegal immigration by increasing border security and enforcement measures. The school administration announced plans to crack down on bullying behavior, implementing stricter disciplinary actions. The government cracked down on illegal activities in the city. Take the lead. To be in the forefront or take the initiative. Synonym 4. Take the lead. Lead, be in front, assume leadership, take charge, go ahead, be at the forefront. The experienced captain took the lead during the crisis, providing direction and support to the crew. With his innovative ideas, he was able to take the lead in the project and guide the team towards success. The new product took the lead in the market due to its innovative features. Ride out. To endure a difficult or challenging situation. Synonym 4. Ride out. Weather, endure, survive, tough out, bear, overcome. Despite the stormy weather, the sailors managed to ride out the rough seas and safely reach port. The company managed to ride out the economic downturn and emerge stronger. The company had to ride out the economic downturn, making strategic adjustments to survive the challenging times. Hold sway over. To have influence or control over someone or something. Synonym 4. Hold sway over. Exert influence on, control, dominate, rule, command, have power over. The media mogul held sway over public opinion through his vast network. The charismatic leader held sway over the hearts and minds of the people, inspiring unwavering loyalty. Despite his young age, the prodigy held sway over the chessboard, outmaneuvering opponents with ease. Shoulder the responsibility. To accept or bear a heavy burden of responsibility. Synonym 4. Shoulder the responsibility. Bear the responsibility, take on responsibility, assume responsibility, undertake the responsibility, carry the burden, accept accountability. As the team leader, she had to shoulder the responsibility for the project's success. As the team captain, she was willing to shoulder the responsibility of leading her teammates to victory. During the crisis, he stepped up to shoulder the responsibility of coordinating relief efforts for the affected communities. Stay the course. To continue with a plan or course of action despite difficulties. Synonym 4. Stay the course. Persist, continue, keep going, remain committed, persevere, stick to the plan. In the face of adversity, it's important to stay the course and not waver from our goals and principles. Despite facing criticism, the CEO remained determined to stay the course and implement the company's long-term vision. Despite criticism, the CEO decided to stay the course with the company's strategic direction. Tower above. To be significantly taller or greater in stature. Synonym for. Tower above. Overshadow, dwarf, surpass, outstrip, stand out, rise above. His intellect and wisdom towered above his peers, earning him respect and admiration in academic circles. The skyscraper towered above the surrounding buildings. The skyscraper towered above the surrounding buildings, casting a shadow over the cityscape. Hold the fort. To maintain control or responsibility in someone's absence. Synonym for. Hold the fort. Maintain control, preserve order, keep the position, guard the post, preserve the status quo, uphold authority. While the manager was away on vacation, his assistant was left to hold the fort and manage day-to-day operations. While the manager was away, his assistant held the fort and managed operations. The soldiers were instructed to hold the fort until reinforcements arrived, maintaining control of the strategic position. Wield influence. To have the power or ability to shape decisions or outcomes. Synonym for. Wield influence. Exert influence, exercise influence, hold sway, command influence, have an impact, influence decisions. The political leader's ability to wield influence over public opinion played a crucial role in shaping the outcome of the election. As the CEO of the company, she wielded significant influence over strategic decisions and corporate policies. As a respected expert in the field, she wielded significant influence over policy decisions. Move forward. To continue or make progress. Synonym for. Move forward. Progress, advance, proceed, go forward, forge ahead, press on. Despite facing setbacks, the project team remained determined to move forward and complete the task on schedule. After resolving their differences, the two parties agreed to move forward with the negotiations in a spirit of cooperation. The team is determined to move forward despite setbacks. Move along. To continue or proceed, often used to encourage someone to keep going. Synonym for. Move along. Proceed, continue, keep moving, advance, press forward, push on. In the queue, the cashier urged the customers to move along quickly to minimize waiting times for others. The traffic officer gestured for the cars to move along, keeping the flow of traffic moving smoothly. The teacher asked the students to move along with their assignments. Move up. To advance in position or rank. Synonym for. Move up. Advance, ascend, rise, climb, progress, promote. The ambitious young professional was determined to acquire new skills and move up the career ladder. After years of hard work, she finally moved up to a senior management position within the company. After years of hard work, he finally moved up to a managerial position. Move over. To make space for someone by shifting position. Synonym for. Move over. Make way, yield, clear space, step aside, give room, scoot over. Can you move over a bit? I need some space on the bench. As the train became crowded, the passengers were asked to move over to make room for others boarding at the next station. The cat lounging on the couch reluctantly moved over to allow its owner to sit down. Move aside. To step away or make room for someone or something. Synonym 4. Move aside. Step aside. Clear the way. Make room. Yield. Give way. Stand aside. The security guard asked the spectators to move aside to clear a path for the VIP guests. He politely asked his colleague to move aside so he could access the filing cabinet. The crowd was asked to move aside to let the parade pass. Move through. To progress through a process or series of steps. Synonym 4. Move through. Progress through, navigate, traverse, pass through, go through, advance through. The students moved through the curriculum at their own pace, completing assignments and assessments along the way. The project needs to move through the various approval stages. Despite the challenges, the project team moved through the stages of development, gradually bringing the product to market. Move against. To oppose or take action against a person or idea. Synonym 4. Move against. Oppose, resist, confront, challenge, countercombat. The employees decided to move against the unfair policies. The protesters mobilized to move against the government's decision to cut funding for public education. In the boardroom, some shareholders moved against the proposed merger, expressing concerns about its potential impact on their investments. You can find playlists for various languages in the video description. To practice the vocabulary, you are encouraged to explore our various apps. Links to these are also included in the description. If you found something new or interesting, feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section and provide your valuable feedback. And please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more educational content.